Have you ever wondered how the top 1% of lawyers are getting their clients? If you or your law firm's main client acquisition still through referrals, this means you're already 5 years behind. Today, I'm breaking down how smart firms are using AI to not just only generate leads, but to bring in high value cases all on autopilot while they're in court, vacation, or sleep. And yes, this is something possible. So make sure to watch till the end of it because I've included the most important step at the end. So let me tell you a bit about myself. If you don't know me, my name is Daniel. I run Unix.co, where we specialize in building and releasing growth infrastructure only for lawyers to help them automate and scale their operations through AI. So today I want to share some insight we got from implementing our new system for one of our clients who had no consistent lead flow, had random leads from different places with 30 to 50% show up rate, and many of the leads he was working with weren't a good match, and he needed to do all the tedious tasks with the leads himself. So after we implemented the system in a 90-day period, increased the show up rate to 80%, and only leads that were qualified were talking with the client, and he didn't need to do any of those tedious tasks anymore because AI was taking care of it. The main reason you are not seeing the success you wanted to see is because you've fallen into something we call word of mouth trap. We all know that referrals are lifeblood of every business. But here's a trap here. Many of these clients that you are getting are pre-sold to you. And yes, this is a good thing because they've heard good stuff about you. They know how you work. They know your expertise. Most of the times, they convert. But relying on word of mouth sets you for a really dangerous cycle. Take a look at this. In January or February, your business might do really well, where you sign 1 to 3 new clients and everything is feeling awesome. You start to spend more, you start to upgrade your office, you plan a vacation, you save up, pay up some of your debts, and everything is on track. By the March or April, things start to slow down because you were counting on getting new referrals like last month, but none came in. Now the panic kicks in. And this is where you start to question everything about your career. And sometimes you might even hate what you're doing because of this. So as a lawyer, you already have enough stress from courts, dealing with clients, with personal growth, managing your firm, you have personal lives, and etc. And this will add on top of it. Besides all of that, you can't really scale from it because it's a loop and no one wants to build their career on an unstable foundation. And there are 5 main problems with current approach of relying on referrals. Not only does it not make your life easier, it's actually one of the main pillars of your stress at work. First symptom of it is having unpredictable and unreliable revenue. There's no way to guarantee how many clients you will get this month or next month, and this uncertainty adds up to your stress. You feel like you have no control over your life. You feel trapped, constantly worrying, and planning becomes something impossible. And without a plan, you will miss so many opportunities in life. If you can't plan, you can't really grow because you can't invest in you, your practice, and your personal life. It includes from hiring staff to smallest decision in your personal life. So the next pillar of this domino is struggling from high stress and eventually burning out. The lack of financial ability keeps you in survival mode. So when you are in survival mode, you can't really relax and you can't make clear-headed decisions, and you will still worry about how you're going to cover your next month's expenses. On top of all, there's no budget for growth. Without a steady cash flow, you can't confidently invest in hiring, getting tools, necessary systems, or even decent vacations. Every little expense feels like it's risky. Let me show you what reliable really looks like. Your calendar should be packed with meetings with high intent prospects and not just only leads, meaning they already know you, are familiar with your expertise, the way you work, and you already have a brief overview of what their problems are. And this should be for every single month without exceptions. If it's not consistent, how is it any different from relying on referrals? So after a while, you will have some closed data on hand and you can start to estimate how many clients you take per month on a minimum basis. And because of that, you'll be able to set reachable and measurable revenue goals without stress. Let me give you an example. Imagine that you have implemented the system and it's been running for about 3 months now. And you start to notice on every single month you get 30 or 20 meetings, and out of them, you've been able to at least convert 10 of them into clients. And if we assume that each case values at $5,000, that's $50K cash collected in every single month. So now that you have data, you can really predict how much you're going to make and how you can scale it and improve it. And The main reason is because you've transitioned from hope I sign them approach to what process do I need to dial in to close more approach. And this will make so much difference in your operations. Second problem, there's no leverage system in place. According to the 2017 Legal Trends report, lawyers spend only about 29% of their workday on billable tasks like drafting legal documents, conducting research, or representing their clients. And for an 8-hour workday, that's roughly around 2 hours of actual legal work. So the rest of it, around 6 hours, goes to non-billable activities like admin, marketing, client acquisition, and etc. And I know this isn't something really new in the legal world, but the problem is many lawyers have just accepted that this is part of their job and they have to deal with it. But it's okay, it's totally fine because no one else have shown them a better way. And some of them might hire an associate or assistant for admin tasks, but that's still not enough. Even if you hire an agency that will generate you the leads and take care of the marketing, that's not enough. You know why? Because at the end of the day, they're human too. They need vacation, they have special needs, they get tired, and yes, sometimes you still have to deal with drama. On top of that, you're still responsible for the human errors. And in the illegal industry, even a small mistake can cost you a case, and that's dangerous and expensive for you. Plus, if they're unhappy, they become inefficient, slow, and drained. And all the undone admin work starts to pile up, and you will get back to the stress mode. You pay someone, you hire someone to come into your daily operations to lower the weight of your daily operations. And at the end of the day, you find yourself doing all those tasks again because they've been inefficient and all the works from past day is piling up and you have a deadline. The worst thing about it is still you have to pay them even on the months where your firm is in survival mode. Third problem is you will have no control over the quality of the clients you will get. Let's say you manage to bring 1 to 2 new clients this month with all those same approaches. Because you don't have a reliable case flow system in place, you are forced to say yes just about to anyone, even if their case has little chance of winning. You accept stressful, high-maintenance clients who will call you at the middle of the night in panic mode and never seem to be satisfied no matter how hard you work on their case. The main reason is because they weren't qualified in the first place. No intake process, no financial filtering, and you end up cutting your prices just to be able to sign them. It's truly like being slave to your craft. You have to accept every type of client to just be able to pay the bills. But in 2025, a simple automated qualification process can really do the job for you. A system that is connected to your CRM that works 24/7 without getting tired. And when a lead opts in the first 5 minutes, it will ask about their case, their problem, ask about their status, if they can afford your services. If they're not, they will push them back. Confirms their timeline, that means they check their availability. So if they're to see if there's any conflict with other meetings, answers some common questions. If they're qualified, it will book them directly into your calendar. So let's assume you've been able to schedule a meeting with them, but no shows are bleeding you dry. Every missed appointment is costing you. It's like burning cash in front of you. You might do the scheduling yourself, or you might already have someone do all this stuff for you, but at the end of the day, you are still dealing with cancellations, delays, and clients ghosting you. Some lawyers might even offer free initial consultations to convert their clients, but let's be real, no business ever survives on hope. And every no-show is a lost opportunity that could have been a retainer. And this pain goes beyond the lost revenue. It's the frustration of spinning your wheels, the stress of an unpredictable calendar, and sinking feeling that your expertise isn't valued. Without a system, you're just bleeding. So what do I mean by a system? I've seen many law firms nowadays are leveraging an automated system that has been powered by AI, and here's how they're taking control. First, they have text messages to confirm appointments with their potential clients. Second, they have email reminders that highlights what they missed. The reason why they use both text message and email reminders is because, for example, many people tend to put their phone on airplane mode or on do not disturb when they're working. So when they're behind the desk and looking at their laptops, they will still see the email notification on their computer. Besides that, you can leverage the email system to build trust with your clients. What I mean is by recording a short video similar to this one, breaking down either a case study or talking about your firm, your expertise, or talking about what they can expect from meeting you, you will really differentiate yourself from all the other competitors in the market. And because you are building trust with your clients. And third of all, you need to have AI-powered phone call systems to call things in. People have really busy lives, so many of them might really forget about having appointment with you. So by having AI appointment setting agent that will call them, you can really, really reduce the chance of they not showing up. Imagine this: a text message 24 hours before, an email 12 hours before, and a phone call 1 hour before they meet you, all perfectly timed to keep them engaged without annoying them. So this will really increase the chance of them showing up into the meeting. And these are not just reminders, it's about protecting your bottom line. Studies show often people hire the first law firm to reach them, especially if it has solid reviews and confident voice on phone. Without automations, you are not just wasting time, you are handling clients to the faster and more efficient competitor. This is the most important section of this video to really differentiate you by being seen as a normal lawyer or framing yourself as a top 1% of the market. So if you really want to hit your monthly revenue goal, all those automations above really wouldn't cut it. In today's fast-paced competitive market, framing is everything. You could be the best lawyer with the top degree, but if you don't stand out, you will just look like another face in a crowd in the eyes of your prospects. And when people are panicking about their legal issues, they want the best out of the best to come and help them. And if you come across as that person, they will find you themselves without you having to do any effort. And if they eventually trust you, they're willing to pay any price just to be able to work with you. This is what we call the influencer effect. Think about it. If you had to choose between a random lawyer and Harvey Specter, who would you pick? Obviously, you would pick Harvey, even if it's based on the perception, right? That's the power of framing. When you position yourself in the right way, people already see you as the expert before they even talk to you, and they come into the meeting with high buying intent, ready to work with you and pay premium prices just because how you've shown up. Now I know what you might be thinking. Well, I'm not in some $1 million TV show, and that's the beauty of it. You don't need to be. These days, everyone got a full production studio in their pocket. With AI tools, you can create high quality content straight from your phone. And nowadays, tons of lawyers are already doing it. They're building authority and trust online by simply sharing what they know. And because of that, they never have to chase clients or stress about marketing. Now, their only problem is how they can keep up with the demand. And right now, I want to clear some of the objections you might give me. You might say, I don't have time for this. I don't know what type of content I should post. I don't know anything about videography. I don't know when to post. I don't know the algorithm. And that's fine. Here's the thing. AI nowadays can take care of the whole process from idea from A to editing and publishing Z. And seriously, all of it full done by AI. So I've bring in an example from another industry so you can see how it can really work across different industries and to prove that it doesn't matter what niche you're in.
How much does it cost to build a basement?
All you had to do was just to record this video. And all the scripts, all the video, all the edit, all the voiceovers have been done by AI. And this video got 1.7 million views. You can go and check them out. This is their Instagram ID. Go and check them out. And most of the videos have been done by AI. And now, think of it like this. Out of this 1.7 million people who have watched this video, how many of them you think have been converted? Even if 0.001% of them converted into clients, that means 14 people. So, and every basement renovation costs around 10K. So you do the math of how much revenue they've made from this single video that they had to record once, let the AI do the editing. All they had to do was collect the cash. Thank you very much for watching this far of the video. Hope you found these insights valuable and maybe I've been able to spark a light bulb above your head that help you start leveraging these systems for yourself. And by the way, if you're serious about integrating these systems into your daily operations but aren't sure where to start, feel free to book a free strategy session with us. Either me, myself, or one of my team members will walk you through behind the scenes and guide you step by step so you can pull this off for yourself. Peace, enjoy the ride.